So, welcome back. Big news of the day. Article came out yesterday. I'm sorry, I was busy last night. Nintendo is working on... Guessed it. Did you guess it? Nintendo is working on the... I already have it. Nintendo's working on the SNES Mini. The SNES Mini. Are you gonna ship out a bunch load, or are we gonna have to fight for it? Unfortunately, I'm gonna read this article, but I wish I still have all my Super NES, all my games and everything. Was my favorite system. Yeah, I still have owned my total library, but I still want the Super Nintendo Mini. Of course, they're gonna do a Nintendo 64 Mini. A GameCube Mini would be pointless. I'd be cool to have a GameCube Mini. I think they're gonna stop at the 64, but a Wii U Mini. No. Let's go with this. Article says, Nintendo is reportedly working on a mini version of the Super Nintendo. Planned for release later this year. I heard it'd be Christmas. Let's keep on reading. Nintendo is developing another addition to the Nintendo Classic Mini series of console. This time is going to be a mini version of Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the SNES, according to a new report. So it's official. But my question, can I put my game cartridges in it? Please do tell me. Sourced closed to the company revealed this information to Eurogamer, which added the mini console would be available in time for Christmas. Fight, 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 Christmas fighting. It's gonna be awesome. Everybody running in stores. EB Games employee going crazy says, no, we're all out, I'm sorry. My heart goes out to my buddies that I see every day at EB Games. Answering the phone. I just walk in for 20 minutes, maybe every day, and they answer the phone at least 5 or 6 times telling them they don't have any NES Mini. So let's keep on reading the article. Interesting, I can't say that. The site note that the abrupt discontinuation of the NES Classic Mini was due to Nintendo's plan to follow up with the SNES Mini. The console is said to follow the same plug-and-play setup and will come with the pre-installed games. I want a game cartridge slot on it, but it's still good news. No details about the numbers of games, their names, or any other info was provided. That said, there's no shortage of classic titles on the system, so it would be hard to narrow the number down to a couple of dozen. I hope they put 100 on it. And the price you charge, even the NES Mini should have had 100 games on it. The Super NES better have at least 100 games on it, or I'm not buying it. But honestly, it's got to have Turtle in Time. It's got to have a bunch of Castlevania games, Dracula's Curse. It's got to have Secret of Mana 1 and 2. It's got to have a bunch of Final Fantasy. It's got to have Joe and Mac 1 and 2. It has to be on there. Smash TV, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario World, Battletoads versus Double Dragon. I'll program it. I'll put the games in it. Captain Commando, Peacekeepers. I'm looking at my library. Super Double Dragon has to be on it. Has to be. What else? Super Street Fighter 2 would be awesome. NBA Jam. Mega Man X. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it? No. Anyways. I can't wait to see the library they're going to put on this thing. At least 40 games, 50 games. Come on, Nintendo. You charge $80 for this, Canadian, and we have 30 games. I played an hour and a half of this. Then it's just eating dust. And I still have my Super Nintendo. It's almost a mini. This is the real deal, man. Game cartridges. How hard could it be, Nintendo, to make a mini version of a Super NES? And that controller better be genuine. I still own brand new Super NES controllers. It was one of my favorite. Super Mario Kart's going to be in it, for sure. So, as soon as I get the list, I'll tell you, but everybody's going to know, but we can't wait. I can't wait to see what is the game library they're going to put on it. I'm anxious to see if I own every single one of them physical. My library's over there. I own still 60 titles of Super NES original, so can't wait. It's good news. Let's keep it short. See you in the next one.